to two games that I consider one of my favorite Bioshock games. Now, originally I wasn't going to stream this on YouTube but for whatever reason, I had troubles not streaming this on YouTube. I couldn't stream for whatever reason. Now I can. So, yeah, let's play some Bioshock 2. I might have to turn it down actually, because how loud it is. Probably loud enough on stream. I've played through this game before, so I'm not new to this whole Bioshock stuff. So, I forgot this was powered by the Unreal Engine. Some of the stuff was. When I heard about the Bioshock 4 coming out, like, I wonder if this Bioshock 4 is gonna take above the, like, sea level, about like a few years after Ryan's, or three sequel at least. Technically, it'd be technically that wouldn't that be Bioshock's Infinite, like below sea, however. Uh, we're gonna do a new game. I wanna say I'm gonna go with normal, but easy's gonna be for me for a while, so we can get like a lot of stuff going, and we don't have to worry about dying 24/7. Uh, I think in regards to the downloadable content, I'm gonna show that later after I complete the game in a few minutes. It feels like a few minutes to me, so yeah. I think in regards to the whole incident yesterday, so I was talking to Jordan a little bit. Basically, we got shot in the head. Long story short, we were from the little sister, and it's kind of been a while since we last wake up. We were brought to life. I guess we accidentally fell in a pool. That is our character Delta series. Someone has broken. We are so we're playing as the first. We're playing as the first big. We're playing as the first big daddy to ever. We're gonna turn that to a 4 because getting copy climbs is just a. So yeah, this is our first little look at this game, and you get Bioshock. It's alright. Oh. It's so strange to see me playing a game where it's like you can barely jump, and you have a drill for arm for a first weapon at least. You no longer have a you no longer have a crowbar or whatever. The famous wrench, mic wrench. I think in here if you we won't have our first weapon till like for we won't have our first weapon for a while, so yeah. Our goal is to try and get something for that at least. That generator. And yeah, Jesus. And we got basically now to explain that, that's our first little suit. So let's just see what terrible effects that we get from this plasmid. This is gonna be our first plasmid. Usually, I think Electric Bolt is our second. It's gonna, well, no. Technically, Electric Bolt and Bioshock Infinite is the last, second to last thing Vidger you get. Well, a few, out of a few, at the few. There's something long time. Eleanor's our daughter, basically, in this game. Hello, welcome to the stream, mate. And so we, of course, we get Eve Hypo. I don't think we get. So fun fact, I couldn't swap out the X and U's button. Cause I'm kind of figuring, okay, I'm not gonna be here jumping a little bit, yeah. I could scoop. I think the ideal thing is to search everything you can get. Now, the one thing we gotta do is, uh, but you know, and since we got the power back on, Land is watching. So Lamb, and this is another little main enemy we're facing. Our life, quote unquote. If it'll allow me to move like without any issues, you know. Anyone ever has a controller? Okay, there we go. Hopefully, no. This controller is make me mad. Okay, good. This is our first. Get a rivet gun. Basically, it's our first. Technically, or is our pistol now. It's gonna act like our pistol. And we get at the start of this, we get crap ton of the stuff. Okay, my controller is having those moments where it's like it's not moving at all. So it's finally worn down. Oh, if you don't get this reference, guys, it's from Bioshock 1, where your character. Yeah, and that's not the mostly your revenge Cindy. Your Cindy has basically been turned to a girl. And it's kind of funny, little sis. Hey there, sister. So yeah, her first fight with a little sister, or big sister. This is basically a new type of big daddy, little type of. That is basically a new type of big sister or little. Those big sisters, yeah. So this is basically the more entitled, you more rivets, stuff like that. Basic, simple. You can get more ammo if you find them one round. If you already have the same weapon. Okay, what the crap controller? You can't sprint. And that's one thing that I really hate about this game. So, fun fact, I had an issue with, okay, you can get stuck. Oh, we get to see one of the big daddies that, the potential of the big daddy. So, someone has awoken me from my sleep in dorm, aka my daughter, because I was Is that Big Daddy legit looking at me? I do believe you can find some oh wait, no you can't. So, uh, fun fact, and there is a lot of these underwater sections in this game. That's one thing I kind of like. They kind of ramped up with that part. They kind of ramped up the underwater sections, but the size is like, it makes sense. You're in a suit in water, basically. And one of the beautiful scenes that everyone will see is of Rapture. This is one of the many scenes you don't get to see as much. You can tell some of the stuff has been going through crap, and there's some power left in some areas. I really wish you could go up there, you know. But yeah, you know. this game is fun to play. Recommend you playing it. I think at one point there was a multiplayer game, but I don't think it's still active. So yeah, you can see the big sister. That's where that's their official name. It's Big Sisters. No worries, you'll get your revenge here in a few minutes. I think one of the favorite things I can kind of like is the nod to the first. There was an airplane bottom referencing the first one. But yeah, I hope everyone can hear. This is technically where we get our second power from. If I remember, yeah, this is where we get our second, technically second power. This is where we're gonna get telekinesis, I think. Yeah, we get a hack tool. Basically, it's gonna help us get hack. This is how hack's gonna mostly now look like in the future. We will be we will be reborn. Nah, nah, nah. He'll most likely be reborn as drug addicts, you know. If we can do, basically now we get to, whenever they try to use it, they. I was hoping them to use it, but I guess. So, what would normally happen is that you can gain health from this. This is now cheaper, and you can see it's green. And it means that it's poisoned. When so injured Ron was basically some of what injured Ron says. He is probably the cause of this. Possibly the cause of this. Here comes one of the worst. Oh yeah, fun fact. Hmm. Damn. Yeah, yeah. Search corpses for loot. So you kind of get the gist on who we're facing. We're lucky that thing that came down. So we're basically so the story goes is we're Delta Zero, or our name was at first. So we're the first big daddy program to ever look. 10 years ago, we put a gun against our head and pulled it. So it's kind of been 10 years after Ryan's death. Well, a few years after Ryan's death. You can hack them. Basically, now what just these turrets, they'll send out things like now, and we get telekinesis. And Eleanor's her wife, basically. So, yeah, this is telekinesis. Basically, telekinesis is gonna help us with a lot of stuff. So here, it's a little demonstration. So, the original one, when telekinesis was the third one. Out of like, she knows the way. Crap. And also, we can grab corpse. A dog. So yeah, that's the one thing out of everything you can do. Two things you can also do is now since like you can grab stuff from far, there should be a little secret here somewhere. Oh, I think it's all the way back. So now, of course, you can always start to explore these areas right here. There's always going to be some type of like easy way back, and yeah. The only reason why I'm kind of going back is so we can not only get that, and it's time for the next generation. Because we kind of seen something. We kind of seen something. Yeah, this. If I remember correctly, this can only be accessed by that. So I'm gonna just sum up everything in from the first one. Your character, let's see, was Ryan's son. Well, long story short, you turn your the so you're on a plane that got shut down. Turns out you were the one that shut the plane down. Well, took the plane down. It wasn't nothing, but you were told the magic word activated in proximity. Basically saying, would you kindly activate it? So basically, it was an accident that had to happen. Yeah, so so we're about to get a decision where we're vending machines. You can use these as to supplies, stuff like this. That doesn't make sense. Remote, you gotta hack it to get a remote hack. Very old. So what she's is Eleanor. So yeah, like I said, we're permanently bonded to this girl, little sister, Nona, because we're a very old. As long as she's in Rapture, I'm stuck in Rapture as well. And we're about to see. We got an introduction to our first new gun here in a good few minutes. Hopefully. I'm about to say good old few minutes, but I don't think it's. Did I miss it? I guess Oh yes. Guess she escaped. Forgotten. Johnny Topside. Okay. That's easy to do. Gonna grind up on that. Huh. She went flying. The we the flying. The ragdoll. Give out a 10 bum. Sinclair. So Frank Fontaine was Atlas. Atlas thought, well, Frank Fontaine made everyone thought he was Atlas because he again was banished by Ryan, Andrew Ryan himself. Basically, in the first game, you're playing as his son, Frank Fontaine's son. This thing, what you kind, like, if you played the first one, you'll probably get a good understanding of it. Save you a lot of heartache. This, I kind of like Sinclair. He's one of my favorite characters besides Eleanor and stuff like that. That's surprising. But I think Eleanor. Now, Yeah, not only you get to save Eleanor, but you'll get. I was gonna warn you, this game can get like a little kind of. Alpha. Basically, he's really gonna be helpful. This is an upgrade machine where you can upgrade your weapons. Now, if you're smart and you realize what weapon you're about to get, you want to save that up. Peter Point. And we got machine gun. If you're smart and you save this up before using it on two weapons, there are also some. So I think I'm gonna say this. We're gonna do the good, not the evil route. We got the sports boost. This is our first tonic. Let's see. Today is in today's dangerous times. It's never hard to be a little faster. Remember, you don't have to outrun a crazed spacer. Just your neighbor, crazed splicer. You move slightly faster. Basically, the gift. Oh crap. I think there's a camera somewhere. Hope this helps. See? So this is kind of cute. This is drill power. Drill power is C. Preferred combat up close and personal. The drill power, your drill attacks deal more damage. Your drill does more damage. Which is basically doing this or that. Basically, by the sense of it, now they resort to cannibalism. Aw. You're gonna correct on some of that. That's the one thing you kinda like, like you're gonna like doing. Yeah, and give them a knuckle sandwich. By the end of it, we'll be able to get new plasmid or whatever. Heh. I like how. Do I find it more disturbing is the fact that they are literally they sound like freaking villagers, Minecraft villagers from one series. Oh, I can't believe you've done this. I think my turret just killed him. But yeah, I think it's kind of funny. This game is kind of fine. What time is it? But yeah. I'm probably in the stream here, guys. Um, never mind. Let's continue a little bit, and then we'll probably end the live stream here for a few minutes. Take a break, you know. I think this is. I thought there would be. Okay. Get more trap rivets. We might as well use them. Sorry, I sneezed into the damn. Sorry, I sneezed. Now, if I get this correct, there should be one every every few areas that we explore. Well, every few, almost on every level. If you look at okay, I'm gonna stream.